Hello everyone, I am Crawlers and this is another episode of Ridiculous Loadout. As you may already know, this is a series I started way back when in the Battlefield 3 days, basically whoring myself out for cheap views, running a suggested loadout from one of you in the comments section. So, this time, a Nathan Vasquez suggested the Long-Range Dmr Loadout. This consisting of the MK11, a PKA 3.4 times magnification scope, a bipod, canted iron sights, and a flash hider. Now, he also suggested the M1911 with the delta sight, a suppressor, as you can't have that, and the flash hider, as he put it in the suggestion, and some C4, as well as the radio beacon and defense field upgrade. Now, the MK11 in real life is, of course, the SR-25, or the Stoner rifle, designed by, who else, Eugene Stoner, and manufactured by Knight's Armament. It's loosely based on Stoner's AR-10, rebuilt in its original 7.62 caliber. As such, up to 60% of its parts are interchangeable with the AR-15 and the M16, according to Wikipedia. And also, the United States Special Operations Command took interest in the SR-25, particularly in the high magazine capacity and faster engagement time compared to the bolt-action rifles, for obvious reasons. And after some modifications, the SOCOM adapted the SR-25 as the MK11 Mod 0, which we obviously have in this game, in May 2000. Changes included a shorter 20-inch barrel, a quick detachable suppressor mount, an 11.35-inch free-floating handguard. Rail system allowed for mounting accessories. Flip-up front sights and adjustable backup sights were added, and an M16A2 stock and pistol grip were used. Now, beginning in mid-2011, SOCOM began divesting the MK11 Mod 0 from their inventory and replacing it with the SSR MK20, the sniper rifle variant of the FN SCAR. The MK11 is to be completely replaced by the FN SCAR by 2017. But of course, Battlefield 4 being a video game, it doesn't have to worry itself a lot with reality, and so the stats show us the true picture of this rifle. Now, obviously you will recognize the MK11 from a few other Battlefield games in the series, even Hardline, where it's named the SR-25 EEC, but of course in Battlefield 4 it is classified as a DMR, and as such available to all classes, unlike Battlefield 3 where it only recons had access to it. As such, it does a pretty standard maximum damage for a DMR of 45 at 15 meters, which drops off to 38 at 80 meters. Obviously, this means that even inside of 15 meters to target, you will not be able to one-shot kill anyone, even to the head. A very bad decision this, I think, as in Battlefield 3, DMRs had that ability by having the damage drop off from a maximum of 50, but then again, such is the weird and sad history of DMRs in Battlefield 4. Hell, this is nothing compared to the mess we started with on release. Even every DMR was so ridiculously bad and inaccurate that even after several patches, they still aren't uber guns by any stretch. The MK11 also has a very unimpressive muzzle velocity of 640 meters a second, a standard barrel, and this actually is a major buff from the Battlefield 3 days, most likely because of the increase in average distance to target in Battlefield 4 and, bigger map sizes. The rate of fire remains also a very vanilla 260 rounds per minute, so this is definitely a standoffish weapon, as you don't want to go against AEK welding noobs in close quarters with this gun. The MK11 will recoil up 0.5 degrees per shot with an uneven left and right pulse of negative 0.1 and 0.4 respectively. The first shot multiplier is 2, effectively making every shot's recoil 1 degree per shot up, since every shot is the first one of the burst. That's quite a recoil, which combined with the 0.3 degree per shot spread increase makes spamming this weapon not very advisable. Admittedly, it will all smooth out quite a bit by using a bipod, but I'll be honest with you, I was never happy with the bipod's execution in Battlefield 4, or 3 for that matter. Animation takes too damn long to deploy, and the annoying animation of picking it up is also quite bothersome to me. I know there's now a separate button for deploying the bipod by popular demand, but I just never seem to find the time to use it. Well, that and my mouse only has so many buttons. There's one area, however, where the MK11 shines, and that is the reload speed. Inheriting not only 60% of its parts from the M16, but also its reload animation, this thing has a short reload of only 1.85 seconds, which, if memory serves, is the second fastest in the game. Its long reload of 2.4 seconds is also quite brisk. Now, I really enjoyed this loadout, but I was scrambling to record the footage at the last second because I took my sweet time unlocking the Fakakta battle packs for the damned Russian PKA scope. I'll say this as many times as I need. The battle pack system is terrible and I hate it. As far as the unlocks go, it's very annoying at best. But of course EA won't get rid of it only because us gamers want it, right? They know better after all, and we're all peasants. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ridiculous Loadout, and now because I don't feel like suffering alone, Nathan must also run this loadout and upload it to YouTube, and I'll accept a link down below in the comments section. And thanks for watching. Please rate and share this video, it helps my channel grow. Check out my other videos at the end of this one, and remember, in Soviet Russia, YouTube subscribes you.